are we doing, future Joshua? How are we doing? Hopefully audible. Oh yes, I can hear myself. Wonderful. Okay, so I am coming in hot tonight. Unfortunately, literally, it is the first day of the heat wave, or I should say it has been the first day. Not a fan. We are back here in Subnautica primarily because I'm hoping playing a game where we're underwater in some nice... Granted, we are drowning a lot of the time, but that sounds quite nice right about now. But hello friends, hello. I hope you've had a wonderful day today. I am feeling quite good, despite having been roasted all day, or I guess like slow cooked. I don't know. I feel quite good today. I hope you've had a wonderful day. I hope it's been awesome. I know the World Cup is on right now. I don't know if that's something that people are into. I don't know if there's any crossover. I am not. That probably made it sound like I was going to say, and I'm super into it, and then go on a World Cup ramble. I don't care. I mean, good for you if you're into it. I am not. We are here in Subnautica. I'm going to wait until it's daylight so that we can see what we're doing. So in the meantime, I mean, this might look slightly different. This is our second stream playing this. This is day 2, but I have spent about 3 hours off stream. So this is our escape pod, our live pod, which we're still using, not touching the radio because I don't want to start the story yet. But we've got medkit maker and fabricator. So we have to expand to get, I can't really show you from when it's night time. I wish there was a bed or something so that you could sleep. I mean, it's single player. I don't know why there isn't. Maybe there is and we just haven't unlocked it. I don't know. Hello. I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah, that's always good to hear. Well, I guess we just have to wait, right? But I have not made a proper base. All I've done is I can kind of show you when it's still nighttime. Literally here. So all it is a 4x4 with a bit of glass on one side because I couldn't resist, and a scanner room. And this has everything we've got so far. So these two we found, that I made, and we've got these. So we don't have a load of materials, but you know, we have a few. The most important thing is we have a battery charger, which means now I'm kind of free to go do whatever I feel like. And then I can help myself, but do a little bit of base building. Here we have the little coffee area with the... it's a really nice view when there's actually sunlight. And so, something cool that I found out, I was like, ooh, what's this vertical connector? That's really strange. And we can use our torch here. That is this thing. And you, unfortunately, it is kind of immersion breaking because you just teleport up the ladder. And you can't see anything from out there. Oh, you can see the life pod that side. That side, when it's daylight, you can see the ship that we came from. It's really cool. But I don't want to expand any more than this. This is just going to be our little way station. I'll probably turn it into some kind of, I don't know, probably some kind of underwater cafe way later. So I've been looking at places. I've called the stream making our vehicle because top right, that is the first vehicle, the Seamoth, and I've got all the stuff to make it. So we're going to do that for sure. But I didn't know whether I would end up picking for sure a place for our actual base. So I didn't want to call the stream that and then bail. Looks like maybe the sun's coming up. Looks better from that. Looks so cool. It's weird how, like, relaxing I find this. If it was me, I would be absolutely terrified. But it's just, I don't know, it's kind of beautiful. I love this game. That's why when the person requested it, I was like, yep, okay. I have always wanted to play Subnautica and play through it and then get to the sequels. So, heck yes. And it's perfect for, like, I can save the main bits for the stream and then all the menu hopping and all of that stuff. But I've made a couple of beacons. I haven't really explored too much. I need to change the colour for that one. So the default's blue, which when you're underwater, kind of is not the best. So all the ones I've set are these red beacons. I don't know what the official names are for any of the places. I haven't seen like a map, because I feel like that's part of the process. So I've just labelled that I went over that way and there were these kind of mushroom trees, and then when where was it? Somewhere there's a mushroom valley east. Oh, there we go. So they are not connected. That's not one long strip of mushroom trees. So I am. I think I've got like. Oh, we've only got one. I made 3. I think they're back at our live pod. But just so that I can. There's 2 entrances to this big underwater cave system. There's also one that I found last night. I creatively called it the testicle zone. We're not going to go there now, but you will see why that is relevant when we go there. I haven't really explored because I've been waiting for us to get our first vehicle. Okay. I have been, oh my gosh. Should we go see the testicles? I mean, I'm talking about it, aren't I? That feels like something a competent streamer would do, right? they'd bring up somewhere and then they would go, oh yeah, well, let's go there. That took me a minute. I guess we're going to pass through. This is the base location that I found. This is potential base A, and I like it because it's the equivalent of fashion souls. We've got green underwater flora on the sides and then red on the floor. I don't know. It's cooler than all just sand. That, as of right now, is the only one. I found another one, but I don't remember where it was, and I didn't have any beacons. This is the... I've called it the Purple Haze Cave, because it's purple. I don't know what to tell you. There's nothing more to it than that. Where's Testicle Zone? Here we go. Okay, we're going in the wrong direction. I probably could have called this something like the floating ball area. I don't know. No matter how I phrase it, it's going to sound like I'm referring to a pair of bollocks. So I might as well just be upfront about it, you know? Like, there is no point beating around the bush. I don't want to accidentally drown. So, here we go. Testicle Zone. Here we go. So if I remember rightly, I was coming down here, I think looking for the limestone deposits on the cliffs for some copper. Here we go. Then I saw this, and at first I thought, is this some kind of creepy like an angler fish, Godzilla monster? I don't know. But then I got closer, and from what I remember, yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. Which, I mean, if they are testicles, that's probably a few too many. But I don't know. So, something about the... I don't know. I don't know what to say. Don't know what that fella is. Probably just mosey on back now. But yeah, that's the Testicle Zone. Was bush meant as an innuendo? It was not. It is very bold of you to assume that I am thinking enough about what I'm saying to like string together anything resembling like an actual joke. I wish I could do it. When I check out people's streams, so often I'm just like, I'm doing it now. I don't know. I suck with the words. But I can't get my words out. That basically says it all. And I wish I could string together like some innuendos that are funny and have layers to it, and it's so horrible when I'm making clips, and it takes me like 3 minutes to say something that if I was typing it out, it would be like a paragraph of very well worded yet succinct opinion or thought or whatever it might be. But when I'm talking, I just, because I only know how to do the stream of consciousness. I've talked about this before. I think if I think too much about it, it kind of trips me up. So as long as I'm not really thinking, which is easier said than done, but as long as I'm just like constantly engaged and actively, even if it's bullshit rambling, because otherwise if I think about what I'm saying, then I start overthinking about what I'm saying, and then I stop saying anything, which is my problem in real life when I try and talk to people. Here we go. What are we looking for right now? We've kind of, I guess that was a recap of sorts. It was a catch up on what you missed off stream, I suppose. Also, kind of related. I want to say, I feel like I should talk about the second clip that I posted today. It was kind of fine at the beginning, and then about 10 seconds before the end, I still don't know why the stream went pixelated, which meant my face got even more pixelated, and it looked awful, and there's nothing I can do about it, and it's frustrating me, and I rambled. It was another time when I was commenting on my own post that was in response to nobody. But I don't know. I felt better afterwards. We're suffocating here, aren't we? Or drowning, whichever one. Okay, so but before I get lost in another bunch of rambles, shall we build? I have the somewhere. Here we go. This thing, which I tested it out. We didn't make anything. But when I built it, I was like, oh, we have to use it. I was kind of worried it would be like a one-time use deal. And we could have left it there floating, but there was no marker or anything. So I'm pretty sure I'd lose track of it somehow. And we can't, I think this, if we just drop it, yeah, that doesn't work. You have to actually, I think we can do it from underwater. I'm not sure. Yeah. And there's these like, yeah, kind of Tony Stark-esque drones that make the stuff. So here we go, a one-person sea and space vehicle. Ooh, I did not know it was a space vehicle. Sugar, I completely missed that. Oh. Well, once again, kind of glad that there's a little delay. Same as when we played Star Wars. Otherwise, I wouldn't keep up. Let's pick that up. Put this back in here so we don't lose track of it. And I guess maybe we try our vehicle. I think... Let me have a little look over here. I think so far we've made that. Yeah, we don't have a Cyclops. We don't have a prawn suit. We do now. We have a sea moth. We don't have plasteel. We don't have... I think we have one magnetite. We don't have enameled glass. And we don't have rubies. So I think we got to do... let's swap that out so we don't get caught with our pants down. Which is a kind of a creepy phrase. That's... yeah, that's... I don't know what the implications of that phrase are. That's a bit creepy. Let's drop off. Here we go. Okie dokie. Well, we are about to die of dehydration again. So we'll nab a couple of these. A couple more, we should be good. Here we go. And like what? Ooh. Okay, that's definitely a family of them. That does not feel good. Big sigh. Why am I looking there? We need sustenance. We achieved the streamer's goal. We did. It's kind of freeing. Because now, whatever happens, I mean, I will still feel bad if I, like, end it now. But now I suppose we are free to kind of explore using our... Yeah, we're all over that. There we go.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Wonderful. Oh, I didn't show you... Okay. And now it's night again. Say hello to Mars or whatever planet that might be. Boom. So we unlocked photo frames for our base. We haven't built any yet because, like I said, I don't want to get too invested in this one. But you can use any of the screenshots that you take in-game. So I have been granted most of them are of the planets. All of them, actually, I think. If I engaged brain for a second. Oh, the light's coming from the... Ah. See, I think we might have a problem, though. This thing... How do we power it? Where's our torch? No, I don't want to enter the sea moth. Ah, power cell. That is I assume not gonna go in the battery charger. That's probably a separate thing. And we do not have that. Can we get an adapter? I guess not. We will have that there. Wonderful. Save, because we made our vehicle. Okay. I don't know. I know where I'm going by Star Wars rules. Like we are just in a galaxy far, far away. It might be a real galaxy somewhere in the universe, or it could be completely made up. I have no idea. I don't know, that, like, I'd rather have the people, rather than have a writer work for a day on that, do some more voice logs and stuff. I kind of feel the same, like, in Elder Scrolls, there's a whole bunch of lore about all the planets. And each one has a name, and each one, I think, like, used to be a deity or something. Then there's, like, cosmic horror shenanigans and primordial beings and all sorts. Honestly, I couldn't really care less. I love the fact that there's lore about it. But as long as it looks cool, that's the thing I don't know when we look up in the sky of Skyrim, I don't know what all the planets are. Someone that knows about that lore stuff, they would know. And I'm sure it's very interesting. Like, I'm assuming it's kind of the same in this. Like, maybe we're in our universe. Maybe we're in a sci-fi, like a Star Wars, or a... I don't know about Star Trek. I don't know if Star Trek's set in... there's Earth, isn't there, I think? The main fella is from Earth. I don't know. Or kind of like in Dead Space. It's interesting when you learn more lore about it, because it gives you more context. But we're still being attacked by these freaky aliens. Let me show you our beginner base here while we've got some sunlight. The sun is a hole. I remember, I think it was when I was playing Skyrim the first time I played, I think it was, I want to say the Dark Brotherhood questline, which is Sithis. And Sithis is weird. Sithis is not a Daedra or an Aedra. So they're not a god in the same way that all the other gods are. Sithis is like the before god. It's the primordial chaos. I've said that twice this stream, which is a bit weird. Like the abyss, if it was Dark Souls, just an all-encompassing chaotic. I don't know what word to use. And it got me interested, so I went onto the Elder Scrolls wiki and started reading about Sithis. And like on normal Wikipedia, after a couple of clicks on different things that are mentioned, you end up in some really weird places. And it was all about the planets, like the nature of the universe in Elder Scrolls. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. Love the fact it's all there though. And I'd rather have too much lore than not enough, I think. Okay, so before I go any further, so this is our life pod. So this is literally where we crash landed on the planet. And straight away we go here. This is our base. We just have the one foundation, 4x4, with then a little bit of glass and the scanner room. And that is it. But we do have this thing that I don't know where we make our next one, but I'd love to do something like that. Like, look how cool that is. We are now above water. It's like a periscope for our base. I want to get glass on those two sides as well, but we don't have enough glass. I guess if we make a base that's like 1,000 meters down, that might be a little bit of an issue. Probably can't build the what was it called, vertical connector. Yeah, probably can't build like 1,000 of them. Okie dokie. So I think where do we go now? We could try going down into the purple cave. That might be good. I don't remember. I don't remember. I maybe had a basic handle on it when I was super into Elder Scrolls, when I was literally just... Have I ever spoken about, like, why Skyrim? I know I bring Skyrim up almost constantly, but I don't know if I've ever done a deep dive. I don't know. But I was really good about the lore. If I was doing like a quiz on Elder Scrolls lore, I would have done really well. Right, that's the testicle zone. Ooh, what's that? Oh, just a first step. I mean, we'll take it. We'll take it. Where are we in relation to... Okay, we're getting close to the butt side. Oh yeah, there's... Oh my gosh, Lorcan... All the stuff about the Aedra... Was it that the Aedra were the gods that wanted to create Nirn, and the Daedra were the gods that didn't? Or was it that the Aedra... Did the Aedra sacrifice themselves? Or was that Lorcan? Oh god, I don't know. I don't know. It's all really cool. One of the things that I love about Elder Scrolls, the lore has so much depth to it, and it is all played there will be the occasional comedic moment, but it's all played completely straight. And like you said, there is some extremely wild stuff in the lore. When I was learning all about when we came across the Dwemer in Morrowind, learning all about it was something like all of Elder Scrolls is taking place in the dream of some even more powerful god, and beings that come to that point that they learn that, or they figure it out, if they maintain their ego, then they stay alive and become the tribunal, and if they don't, then they disappear like the Dwemer. I don't know. And I used to be not just like the lore in the sense of the world building, but the lore in the sense of like the history, all the stuff with like who invaded who, the other continents, like where the Nords came from. The Nords weren't from Skyrim. If I went on like a quiz show and my specialist subject was Elder Scrolls, I would have won some really decent money. Most of that is gone now. But on the other hand, we're nowhere near finished. But I've played Morrowind now. So maybe just by osmosis, I know a bit more about that. Here we go. What do we have down here? Okay, so you can see why I called this the Purple Haze Cave. Mainly because the Purple Cave didn't quite sound right. Now, I was going to call it the Purple Mushroom Cave, but then we found the mushroom tree things, and I know my brain. If I don't give them unique names, I will 1000% mix them up. I don't want to stay away from that. Okay, I'm just seeing that we have 30 seconds of air left. Oh, sugar. We left it way too long. Oh, bloody hell. We might be about to die here.
Oxygen.
So I'm trying to swim to the side. I don't know where the bloody... Where's the hole? Oh, shitting bloody Nora. Well, down we go. Dun dun dun. I don't know what happens when we die. I mean, no one does. I don't know what happens to us when we die in Subnautica. Yep, the plot of Daggerfall, that was part of when I was looking all that stuff up. Oh my god, it's so complicated. I've like watched hours and hours of videos all about... Oh my god. That's probably why I got burnt out with it for a long time. It's like when I got really into Lord of the Rings and then I got too into it. And sort of like when I played the first Metro game, I get too focused on making sure we get everything or making sure we know everything. That becomes the focus over having a nice time. Right, well, there was definitely stuff down there. So I vote we go check that place out again. We should probably take the vehicle, but I don't want to waste the battery because we can't make another one. Shall we try this entrance? Ooh, okay, yeah, we defo won't take the sea moth. Okay. Oh, so far we've never actually been bitten by one of those. I don't know if that's a lethal. What would be really good is if there was one of those plants that makes the air bubbles. That would save us a lot of time.
Passing 100 meters.
Oh, I know what would also help.
Decreased.
Unless we are currently in a radiation zone, I think this will give us a bit more time. Right, let's do some big breaths, and let's try this again, shall we? Okie dokie. And what was that, a foundation? Honestly, I didn't really get a good look around because I was mainly focused on avoiding the big snake thing. Ooh. This is interesting. Oh, I should say as well, we found I want to say 2, like, voice logs when I was playing this and not streaming. And if I can find where they were. I think it was the... Okay, so there's this dude called Paul, who's like a business dude. He is stuck here somewhere with his son. That was another ship that went missing after, I guess, coming here. Which doesn't bode too well. But we don't know what's happened to them, so we should think positive, right? Where was it? I think it was this one. And then I'll tell you it's short.
Ma'am, I need you to stay calm. We're not in immediate danger.
Where are the rescue teams?
The Aurora didn't make it.
So, where are the rescue teams?
They're dead, ma'am. We have rendezvous coordinates, but the routes are radiated.
So, what are you going to do?
I'm head of human resources, ma'am. This is not my expertise. But the PDA says if we can find some lead, we can make radiation suits.
Oh, there!
Okay, coming up.
I'm not setting foot outside this life pod without the proper protection.
Don't worry. I'll go.
Now, who the fuck is that third person? We have the crew person. We have the passenger, which is the Scottish accent. And we have "Don't worry, I'll go," said by somebody else. And the way they said it sounded very authoritative. Like that they may well be another survivor. I don't know. That will probably not lead to anything, but now you're caught up. Where did we come in the other time? This way. Ooh, I think they're new fish. They're like purple, the big eye ones, whatever they're called. I am not seeing any lithium, although I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking for. Ooh, diamond. We are rich, baby. Rich. You might be stuck on a planet completely by ourselves. We might be about to drown yet again. But we got diamonds. Although we're going to lose the diamond, aren't we, if we die? Please say it's this way. If it's not here, we're dead.
Oxygen.
Radiation. Oh, God. Okay, well... crumbs. Yeah, we don't want to die of radiation, but we are so close to drowning. And breathe. Okay. Well, we did not get a lithium.
Passing 100 meters.
Right, if we're going down, we'll take the rebreather. Give us... I don't know how much of a boost that gives us, but it's going to be something. Ooh, oh my goodness. Hold the phone. Wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Okay. This is kind of a big deal. Not that. We have a base not made by us. Although it looks kind of messed up. And I mean, the water's definitely gone in. Right, how do we... Let's go back up here and then we're going to investigate. Radiation again. Ugh. Don't know what that creepy tone was. I am very tempted to take the sea moth. Even if we can't go down, it will probably help. Power cell charger? No. Power cell charger? No. Never mind. Just you, that is exactly my thinking. I mean, it's not going to be game-changing, I don't think, but it will definitely be an improvement. And, like, I am... In the same way that before I unlocked the battery charger, I was not using the Sea Glide. I am now feeling reluctant to use the Sea Moth. I know it would probably take about 2 minutes to make another power cell, but I know that we don't have the stuff. Here we go, Sea Moth.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Ooh, well, thank you. Sea Moth. I didn't know it came with artificial controller and like a strange narrator. Kind of like in our base. It says like power out. It probably says more, but right now the one we've dealt with most is power out. Cave. Here we go. Okay, the question is, can we fit down there? guess keep going until we hear a thud. I think we might have pulled that off.
Warning.
Okay.
Maximum
Oh,
depth
yep, yep.
reached.
I hear you. I hear you. So we're gonna park you. We can get a smidge lower, and we'll get the lights going too. That will be helpful. Okay.
Passing 100 meters.
And we're down here, so we're gonna pop the rebreather on.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
What? You lost 7% health when it landed on your base. What landed on our base? Where's the little, here we go. I don't know why I'm saying little. This is bigger than our base. Oh, jeepers. We have a knife. We don't have anything else, but we have a knife. Okay. So how do we get in? Because that's the hatch, but it's clearly busted. So what are we looking for? Ooh. Oh, there goes the timer. Oh, I did not know that. Okay. Oh, large room. Hell yes. This is why I didn't want to spend too much time making a proper base yet. I knew that we'd come across some stuff. Observe it. I don't know if that's going to be... Oh, God, that's getting a... Okay, I mean, we would 1000% have died if we did not have the sea moth. Honestly, I think we'd have like 30 seconds before we'd have to go. And it's going to take... Ooh, that's new. We'll take one of those. Stasis rifle, I don't think we have. That's something we can make. Here we go. This is what I'm... If we can find... How many do we need? Okay, we just need one more. That we already have. That we already have, but we'll take the extra titanium. Ooh.
Son, there is always a pecking order. And in our world, money makes a hierarchy. I pay Maida a fraction of what I pay you, and you a fraction of what I pay me.
If money makes the hierarchy, why is Marguerite making the decisions?
We need her. We let her think what she likes, so long as she does what she's told.
What if she doesn't?
For enough money, she will. People always do.
Okay. So, I'm getting... I don't know if anyone's seen the movie Send Help with Rachel McAdams and Dylan... something... the Maze Runner dude. I'm getting those vibes. They might be the big boss on the or I guess Triangle of Sadness, I think is the name that came out a few years before. Okay, well, I assume we don't want to get stung, even on an alien planet. That's, I'm sure, not a fun thing to have happen. There we go, let me stop there. There we go. Okay, and we are back. Okay. Carnivorous adaptation. Ooh. Yeah, we don't want to... We don't want to bump into that then, I assume. Assessment avoid. Right, before we go in, we're going to refill our air supply. Because I ideally want to do this in one trip. I don't know if that's going to be possible. Okay, we can't swim in there. Can go in here, hopefully not get stung. God, there's tons.
Calorie intake recommended.
Yeah, this is not the time for a snack.
It might get claustrophobic living underwater. Father feels it is. He'd tell me it was
That's an
calm,
English fella.
but I stare out of the window and sometimes I think how lucky I am to see this world up close. Back on the island, I wouldn't have believed the creatures that live down here. The fish, they glow.
The island?
90% eyeball. Snakes twice the length of a habitat compartment. Certainly,
The
not all
island.
friendly. Most of the plant life is toxic. Learned that the hard way. But I've managed to coax some marble melons into growing indoors. And when they don't cover our dietary needs, well, we eat the fish themselves. It's a bit gross, but it's nothing they wouldn't do. I've been attempting to document my findings. Father approves.
I like this
He
dude.
says understanding is power. That the more we know about this planet, the more we can use it to our advantage. I'm just doing it because it's fun. It's not easy without proper equipment and network access, but the old-fashioned way, observing, taking notes, testing theories, shows me the world in a way a spectroscopic analysis never could. Lately, I've been watching the crab snakes. They ambush their
Oh, is that
prey
what they're
and
called?
feed on the mushrooms they hide in. What they don't eat settles on the seabed, which fertilizes the mushrooms, which feeds the herbivores, and so the chain continues. Co-evolution gives me the fuzzies.
Okay. So that is the son of the super rich dude. Water filtration machine. Heck yes. Does that mean we're not going to be slaughtering hundreds of bladderfish? Oh, nearly went right past that one.
Uploaded to PDA.
Signal location. That one.
You know what Maida told me today? She wants to build a habitat 500 meters below sea level, more than 1 kilometer northeast of here. And she needs Bart and I to do it. She's got it into her head that she can save us if she just acts recklessly enough. But I've hauled Star Wars to Neptune, Plasteel to the Federation.
He needs some plasteel if he's got some to spare.
Different mining colonies across the Ariadne Arm. Maida thinks she's better suited to lead. Her contract still says otherwise. But I just
Yeah,
can't damn well
this dude I do not
it's the
like.
stupidest idea I ever heard. On my only hope. I turned 80 years old last week. I thought I had another 80 in me, but marooned on this planet, there's no swapping out of my liver when the old one fails. Here, I'm mortal. And Maida is useful. So, it's my responsibility to make a decision. Return to the island and hope whatever knocked the Degazi out of the sky won't do the same to the rescue ship. Or take us deeper in search of answers. And all the while be hoping old age gets me before the sea monsters. I'll give Maida just one thing. She was right about these caves. There's enough
Yeah, lithium is... that's literally what we're trying to do right now.
Enough
Not the submarine, but the plasteel.
There was nothing anyone could have done to avoid crashing here. But I was right to order the detour. If we get off this planet, they'll be talking about the Torgal share price on the other side of the Federation.
We are learning a lot tonight. So, first of all, assuming that log was from here, somewhere there's an island. That's thing number one. Thing number two is there were ships before the Aurora, which is the one we were on, and whatever happened that knocked out our spaceship, probably going to be the same thing that knocked out these other ones. We will find out.
Emergency. Starvation imminent. Seek 30 seconds.
Oh, Jesus Christ, how did that thing get... Oh my God. Oh, we're being stung constantly. Oh my gosh, and down we go. I don't know what killed us there. It could have been hunger or suffocation or the crab snakes or the poison. I don't know. Whatever knocked the Degassi out of the sky? Exactly. Exactly. Oh, sugar, how are we going to get down there now without this? Where is... Here we go. That was, kind of went into panic mode there. Oh, jeepers. No, we don't want the testicle zone. We want to go here. I don't remember which cave entrance. It's connected, right? Yeah, we don't have time for no radiation. So we're just going to push on through. Ooh. Okay, I guess we're here. Something's trying to eat us already. That didn't take long. Oh yeah, we have that. There was a whole bunch in there, and I think there was another. I think was there a. I think we scanned everything in here. Somewhere there was a path, like, vertically up. Ooh, I want to say that one. I'm not sure. Can't go that way. What do we have up here? Oh, it goes to the same place, and we have an... Ooh.
Incredible just happened. Since we're down here, I had this plan to build equipment and study the life forms we were encountering, but I didn't have enough enameled glass. So, I started looking for a natural substrate that would strengthen the glass we have, and those stalker teeth we've been finding fit the bill. Only, well, we needed more. That's when Marguerite got interested. She actually listened to me, more than I can say for father. And I worked up the courage to talk about my more tentative theories. When I told her they were attracted...
Are we going to get some more crazy lore here?
Her eyes narrowed and she dashed out of the room. 3 hours later, she came back, her pack loaded down with stalker teeth. I asked her about it. She shrugged and said my theories were good. Said she had the meeting out of the palm of her hand. I think she meant it literally. She is incredible. She went out to the kelp forest armed with just a heat blade and went fin to fin with a pack of stalkers. On the one hand, that is the coolest thing I have ever heard. On the other, well, I hope the stalkers didn't come off worse than Marguerite did. She had a huge gash on her forearm. I don't think things went as smoothly as she made out. What's the point in surviving here if we have to kill everything that makes it so wonderful? I wish I knew more about these animals, but Father won't let me leave the habitat. Maybe with all this glass, we could build a containment unit.
Ooh, that sounds cool. We're definitely going to build one of whatever they are. Okay, so all we learnt there was that Marguerite is a badass. We've scanned that one already, so I think we're good.
30 seconds.
Oh, thank you for the warning. Oh gosh. Here we go. Right, I don't want to leave it too long like last time.
Oxygen.
Yeah, I'm getting stuck on the... Here we go, here we go. Oh, the light's going out.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Maximum depth
That was too close. Yeah, no. Okie dokie. Right now, I am super locked in. I'm surprised we've actually found somewhere. So I am making sure that we get everything from this place. Be kind of cool to have a base down here. I don't know. I don't know if it leads anywhere. But even if it doesn't, it looks absolutely stunning down here. Maybe it's because I don't have them on tonight. I am partial to some neon lights, some cyberpunk vibes. I do think that we've got everything. Did we go here? That's the one that... It's the same. I think that might be everything. Jeepers. I think that might be everything. But if there's this place, I'm sure there's probably some other... I wasn't expecting to come across civilization down here. Oh, we will take that.
30 seconds.
Could do with some lithium. I think that might be why I came down here in the first place. Okay, let me swap this over for 1 minute. And then we will see what else is down here. Okay, we have lost the hat. I am ridiculously hot. I apologise because now I've had the hat on, so I will now have hat hair. So we got to stay below, or I guess above.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Right. So we can't really go any deeper than that, which might be a problem. Did we... I think we might have to leave the Seamoth where it is, because to go any further it's going to have to dip below. Oh. Yeah, don't try me, you creepy motherfucker. I assume this is the crab snake. I'm not seeing anything crab related. But if the game's told me they're crab snakes, I'm not gonna argue. I'm not seeing any other bases down here. But to make the depth module, I think we needed a diamond, which I think we found. Got a bunch of that magnetite, but I need lithium.
Emergency. Starvation.
Okay, so
Take immediately.
okay. Well, if we're going to die, if we don't eat right now, I guess we'll take care of that. Cooked eye. Hard to keep down. Oh, jeez.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Is this the base we explored? Yeah, I think so. Oh, hang on, we missed. Ah, we missed a... Oh, crumbs. I was so careful. I thought we checked everywhere. Okay, now I don't remember which way it was.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Back here. Radiation. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, we're too far down. Oh no.
Warning, maximum
Was...
depth
Oh
reached.
gosh.
Hull damage imminent.
Oh, this is so stressful. It's my fault for starting the stream by saying how relaxing I've found this game so far. Oh gosh. Back this way maybe? Nope. That's the radiation area. In that case it's gotta... Maybe it's that way.
Maximum depth reached.
Nope.
Hull damage imminent.
Oh my god. Okay. Shit. What did... Is it... Oh no. Oh. Fuck. Fuck. It's gone? Okay. I don't know when we say... We didn't say... Oh, gosh. I mean, 36 minutes, it would probably take me that long to make another Seamoth. Oh, it's kind of cheating. Okay, well, I guess now I have learned that I need to keep an eye on the... I look like I could use a coffee. I mean, you're not wrong. Bass voice, but oh bloody hell! Well, at least we've made the seam off, I suppose. Oh, we're gonna have to. Oh, we're gonna have to get all the. Oh, fudge.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Honestly, that is entirely my fault. I was not even looking at that in the bottom right. Here we go. See if we can find that little outpost.
Warning, maximum depth reached.
Oh,
Hull
oh.
damage imminent.
Okay. I should really, when I find it, I should take note of what compass direction it's in. Because we get down here and everything just looks the same.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull
Yeah,
damage
maximum.
imminent.
I know. Jeez. Ooh, we've got. Okay, it's about to happen again.
Passing 100 meters.
Oh, please say we've still got the repair tool on us. Yes.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Okie dokie.
Warning,
Nope,
maximum
nope,
depth
nope.
reached. Hull damage imminent.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen.
Yep, we're gonna equip that. Wonderful. So we have a random battery. We'll take it. We will take it. Not gonna get too close, especially because I don't have the knife equipped anymore. Ooh, I saw the base. Okay, so it's south east. Here we go. Southeast. See if we can get there in one piece.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull
Is
damage
that it?
imminent.
Wonderful. Yep, we're gonna park up here nice and inconspicuous. Wonderful. And I'm not even gonna risk it. Okay, what didn't we? There was another sci-fi iPad, right?
New blueprint acquired.
I don't know why the voice pronounces it like that. New blueprint acquired. Right, we gotta get that one.
Maida told me today. She wants to build a habitat 500 meters below sea
We're gonna have to listen to this old fella's rambles.
and she needs Bart and I to do it. She's got it into her head that she can save us if she just acts recklessly enough.
That is gonna be such a game changer.
Neptune, Plasteel to the Federation.
Acquired.
This family.
And we've listened to you once, mate.
Integrating new PDA data.
Did we listen to that one? Yes, that's where we learnt they were called crab snakes. The chair? No. Ooh, did we get the iPad that's down in this one? Nope.
Son, there is always a pecking order. And in our world, money makes a hierarchy. I pay Maida a fraction of what I pay you, and you a fraction of what I pay me.
If money makes the hierarchy, why is Marguerite making the decisions?
We need her. We let her think what she likes, so long as she does what she's told.
What if she doesn't?
For enough money, she will. People always do.
30 seconds.
Not gonna risk it. Right. Ooh. What's that round this side? Thermal plant. I didn't see that before. Maybe it was a good thing, because I would have missed this. And we're going to get both. Yeah. Thermal plant. I wonder what that is. I mean, I guess it's probably in the name, right? If I had to guess, I'd say it's some kind of power generation from the temperature, right? Clue is probably in the name on that one. Ooh, and that's the most important thing. Although, from what I remember, there was only one. Yeah. I think I might nip back here again. Then we should be able to get everything else in one trip. Okie doke, don't get stung by the jellyfish. Is there anything here? Observatory and an iPad. Observatory. Defo want to build one of those.
Integrating new PDA data.
Yeah, we read that one. Oopsie daisy. There was a somewhere there was a bed, I think. Here we go. And I believe this is where the PDA was that we missed.
New blueprint acquired.
Yeah, we took that.
Acquired.
Missed that.
Blueprint acquired. Integrating new PDA data.
We're already 200 meters below sea level. You want to go deeper?
Look around us, Chief. Water leaking through the hull, water outside the hatch. We're drowning real slow. If rescue arrives, whatever shot us down, it's gonna do it again and again until it's shut off. You see an off switch around here, Chief?
Why would it any more likely be half a kilometer down?
Your kid found something on the scanner. There's something down there. Something that shouldn't be.
You're mad.
I'm going all the same, and I've an idea you two are gonna follow. But if you do, be mindful. Your authority stopped at sea level.
Burn. You get what I mean. If you've seen either Triangle of Sadness or Send Help, I don't know. I'm hoping we come across some of these people. I am slightly concerned that maybe we won't, which doesn't bode too well for us.
30
Yeah.
seconds.
I don't think there was anything here. Well, I think that's everything from that little habitat. So I am going to learn from my mistakes and save. I forgot that we have to do Morrowind rules. We cannot rely on any kind of autosave. Oh, radiant. Okay, well, I guess don't go that way. Would be really, really fab to find some lithium. I believe this is where it comes from. We just haven't found any. I have never been so disappointed to find a diamond. I mean, that implies that I have ever owned a diamond. I'm not sure if you can tell by everything. I'm not exactly the diamond type. I'm not sure what gave it away. What's that? It's saying something can be scanned. What? Spotlight. Ooh. Well, I don't know exactly what that is. Very cool. Well, I'm glad we moseyed down here, even if we haven't found the lithium. Well, and apparently we have an advert right now. If you are not seeing the advert right now, hello, I hope you've had an awesome day. If you're not seeing it, it means you are either on YouTube or you're a subscriber on Twitch, which is also, I don't know if I have any. I think I might have one right now. Or you're watching it in the future. In which case, hello, future person. I hope you've had a wonderful day in 3012
Welcome
or
aboard, Captain.
whatever it might be. Probably more likely to just be tomorrow, but you never know. Now we found those spotlights, I am just gonna double check that we've got. There was nothing else, like, structurally. I don't think so.
Emergency. Starvation.
Oh, okay, we're about to starve to death. Okay, that thing looks edible. If we could eat one of those giant snakes, that would be perfect. As it stands, I think we're stuck to these little fish. But at least we have a knife now that cooks it automatically. Otherwise we would be completely screwed. We'd have to go all the way back to our base and probably die on the way. I've died more times to starvation in this game than I ever thought I would. I lose track of it quite often. I don't know what... I think lithium comes from these shape. Oh, yes. Okay, we have a lithium. We need one more. Here we go. Please be lithium. Heck yes. Hell yes. Okay. I mean, I don't want to drown, so we'll head back here quickly.
30 seconds.
I think we can now make a single plasteel ingot. I don't know what we need for the depth module for the sea moth, because that would be very helpful. And I'm pretty sure we're going to be going much deeper than 200 meters. Oh, radiation again. Oh yeah, we've got that one. That thing? No. I think that's probably it. Don't know if there's anything else down here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, you little... Okay, I did not know that would happen. Jesus. I thought by playing this game I would be pretty safe from jump scares. Yeah, bloody radiation, I know.
30 seconds.
Okay. Don't want to push it too much. Oh, no, go away. There we go. Where is the sea moth? Here we go. Please say we make it there in time. I left it too long. Okay. Oh, I should say as well, the poll that's been... I think it's been up a week now, so I should probably redo it as we start a new week. Or we did start a new week today. But today I got a vote for Crusader Kings, which we have not played in probably a month. So I will be playing that at some point. If you are that person, please don't think I didn't see it by the fact we're playing this tonight. Frankly, if we were in Metro and we were on the surface where it's like a nuclear winter, I'd be playing that. But right now we're not. Okay, 3 lithium's pretty good. Not as good as 4. I don't really want to come back down here for a while unless I really need to. Because it is a bit of a palaver. Yeah, I guess we'll just take that. Okie dokie. I'm not seeing any other outposts down here. Granted, we probably haven't explored it completely. We're kind of tethered without being able to take that below 200. There was... Right, we've got foundation here, which I think... Yeah, we've opened that. So is there anything else? Otherwise, we're gonna... GTF out of here. Yeah, I don't think there's anything. We could maybe take... And we got as many diamonds as we want. We are all good for diamonds. And perfect. Perfect. If we get out of here successfully, that's good. Boom. Well, we've learnt a hell of a lot of... It hasn't answered any questions, but it's dropped a few very... I guess the biggest plot twist is that somewhere there's an island. I was under the impression so far that everything is water. Swear I just saw something. I'm spooked after all those bloomin' crab snake things. Honestly, I am mainly going to be looking for the other one of that. Oh, here we go. The other one of those power cell charger pieces. Because that will mean we basically have unlimited Seamoth time. Plastic, right, we need... I did make some. And we got no room. Let's have some more water, shall we? It's important to stay hydrated in a heat wave. Plasteel.
Calorie intake recommended.
And, yep, we can make 2. Perfect. So, the thing that we've got pinned is a type of oxygen tank. Although I think we got another one. Yeah, we got... Oh, sugar. We shouldn't have made the plasteel. Fuck. Lightweight, high capacity. Or ultra high capacity I'd go for. Shit. You could make... We don't have the first one. So do we make that? No. Maybe we need some other thing. Okay, so yeah, there is actually quite a lot in this. It's like over an extra minute of oxygen between the two. And I would much rather have longer without worrying about drowning. So unfortunately I'm going to have to get 4 more lithium. But I can do that off stream probably. Let's drop some of this crap off, shall we? I hope you've had a wonderful day if you're just joining. I hope it's been awesome. I love the fabricated tech kit. It requires fish membranes to clean water, but it can rearrange metals on a molecular level. I think it's... don't think too much about it, right? so many things. Like, I find it really weird that the thing that I noticed. Right? Let's get a bladderfish. Let's take one of these. So if we read the thing, it's mostly water. Outer membrane, so all it is like a biological water filter, right? No plastic or anything. But if we use it to make a filtered water, suddenly it's in a blue dyed plastic bottle. How did that happen? Who knows? Probably the same way that the coffee machine requires electricity only and makes coffee with coffee and water. So this is like doing water purification. Don't think too much. It's very hard for me to not think too much. I by default go into overthink and overanalyze mode. So sci-fi, right? It is the future, man. We wouldn't understand it with our 21st century brains. That's all we need to know.
Emergency. Starvation.
Starvation. Okay, well that's not good. Okay, there's got to be a better way of doing this. I feel like we're an 80s horror movie villain for all these people. We're a creepy giant wearing metal tubes, floating round, just slashing and consuming every fish in sight. That's some Pennywise shit. I mean, they're running away. If we get into a chase with one, they are running away. You could put horror movie music behind this. Or like the Jaws music. Super creepy. I'm going to say clip that, clip that, clip that, and then I might try putting horror movie music there. They are literally, they're not running away, I guess, because they don't have legs. But they are swimming away, that's for sure. Did we miss that one? Oh no. Okay. Let's just eat all of those, I suppose.
Stabilizing.
I don't know what... There was a different type of fish there that I haven't seen before. That one? No, it was bigger than that. That one's tiny. I swear it was bigger. Because I know there's this one, which is too big. That's the one that I feel like that's much more efficient, right? Go for the bigger one. That's probably 3 square meals rather than like 15 random little tiny fish. I can't find any now. I swear there was like a bigger version of this thing. A chunkier version. Not sure. Probably not. So we're gonna have to go... I don't know if lithium comes from anywhere else. It might just be from that cave, or it could be anywhere below a certain... I don't want to... How much power has it got? 8? Okay. That's more than I thought. I will do a save, though. Okay, well, we don't want to go to the Mushroom Valley. Don't want to go to the Testicle Zone. This all sounds like euphemisms. I promise it's not. I think we just hit something. Where was the other entrance? Over there. Dooby dooby doo boop boop. This is... See, again, right now I'm feeling like, oh, this isn't too bad. I mean, I guess you're a bit wet if you don't like that. I'm not a great swimmer. But it's... Then we get down here and we get... Okay, so suddenly our thing's gonna get crushed and the giant snakes are gonna eat us.
100 meters.
And the radiation's gonna get us.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Okay, yes, a bunch of these will be fab. Nope. Gold would be amazing, just like the diamonds, if this were real life. But no, we do not need gold right now. No, we don't need diamonds either. More... Oh. See, I am now hoping that we don't get more diamonds. That feels very strange. In basically any other scenario, you're going to want to hope for more diamonds. I mean, I guess you'd be hoping for any diamonds, let alone more diamonds. Right now, though, I don't want diamonds, I don't want gold. Could do a ruby if we came across a ruby. We needed one of those for something. But diamonds, no thank you. Keep your diamonds. Diamonds aren't good enough. God, the music's a bit thumpy. I don't know if it's as thumpy on your end. Gonna have to do all of this manually because we can't bring the thing down here. And it's way too far for the scanner room. Nope. I'm petrified now that we're gonna get jumped by one of the giant snakes. I knew they were probably gonna try and eat us, but I didn't realise it would be like a jump scare. Oh, please be lithium. Shit. Oh, please be lithium. Yes. 1 of 4. There's probably a better way of doing this. This feels very inefficient, just randomly swimming, hoping we come across one, and then hoping that one of those is a lithium and not diamonds or gold. more. Again with the diamonds. I mean, I think we have... What have we got now? 4 diamonds? We have 3 diamonds. That's 3 more diamonds than I've ever had. But right now, I don't want the diamonds. Please be lithium. Oh my goodness me. Now, because I've said something, now all we're going to find is bloody diamonds. Where's the sea moth? Oh no, we might be toast here. 300 meters in 10 seconds. We are never going to make that. The scanner room would be able to scan for it, but not from where our base is, I don't think. Yeah, we're toast. Dun dun dun. Ominous tones. I love the music so far in this game. It's very lo-fi, very subtle. Died and lost some belongings. Oh, all the diamonds are gone. Oh well. Let's have a look. Can we... Oh, actually, I think we will. Lithium, heck yes. Good thinking. Good thinking. The sea moth is still down there, which is maybe a problem. Did we leave it below 200? I don't know. So far, every time we've died, I haven't seen... Like, I've gone back to the same spot, but I haven't seen... like a thing we could pick up, or... Don't mind the radiation. Oh my gosh, it is picking it up as well. Oh, that is awesome. Can't get that though. Or that. Sea moth. Okay. So I mean, am I looking for like a blood stain, like in Dark Souls? Am I looking for like a... Ooh. Nope. Random falling piece of ore. I guess we will take it. Where did we get to? Maybe we didn't get to the sea moth. We got close, but we didn't reach it, obviously, because we drowned. Nope. Nope, we got radiation that way. It just rains down like we dropped it. I mean, oh, sugar. In that case, we will definitely have gone past it. Oh no, hang on. A loose diamond, that looks like something we would have dropped.
Oxygen.
Oh, we're gonna die again now, aren't we? Oh, here we go. Here's all our swag. Gold. Oh, we're drowning.